Hey guys, Ronald here, aka UB1, Ultra Bonds Trader, and today is Monday, November 8th, 2021, and last Friday was non-farm payrolls. So as we know, as a little bit experienced traders, we know the day after non-farm payrolls, on like every market, the day can be a little bit arranging or maybe even a correction of the moves of non-farm payrolls. So what did we see? This is the 2-1 chart. This is Friday. Friday was a very bullish market for the bonds, ultra bonds. Lots of perfect waves. We catched a lot of setups on this one. It was nice, very nice during non-farm payrolls after the news, and London session also, by the way. So what did we see? Asia moved downwards. We see correction to the downside of this big bullish market from Friday, and this is the open of Frankfurt, Germany, and then we have the open of London. So we make a small plan. We think about what will the market do. Two things can happen. Always have a plan for two things. Of course, be prepared. We might end up in a range, so only take high probability trades. That's the biggest rules. Only take trades you got your confirmations on. I teach these confirmations in my mentorship in a Discord group, and we share them with each other. First of all, let me show you. I was thinking two things can happen. We can see more correction to the downside of this big push. This is some sort of support. I was seeing this as some sort of support, and we might continue to the upside from this support. For more continuation of the move of last Friday, but we can still be moving downwards for a correction. Frankfurt was downwards. This is Frankfurt, and we already had some confirmations on these moves. Let me show you what I like to use as confirmation on my setups. When it comes to bounce setups, you should use something like KISS order flow. Not every market is a KISS order flow working that perfect, that great, especially for bounce setups, because some markets have also a lot of stop runs, etc. But I find this tool, this simple order flow tool, very powerful for bounce setups and for confirmation on our trades. So this was Frankfurt. We see this zone here I drew before. We see here this bar. The most of the volume is on top, but it's a down bar, and this bar is even higher than the previous. But it's a bearish bar with a sell signal and the volume on top. This tells us in this bar the buyers are trapped, a trapped buyers bar. So this is a short signal. We see there's pressure from this zone downwards. You can say this is a sort of bulldozer bar because there's more volume below of the bar. In this case, this was our support. You see price bouncing off this support. These are all good signals to go long. Same here. A lot of volume plus buy signal on these bars, but we know we got resistance here, so we were anticipating for price to do some continuation downwards, and that is what I was looking for. Here again we're moving, looking for setups downwards. This was a nice trapped buyers bar. We broke these lows here to the left. You see we broke it. New trapped buyers moving downwards. These are perfect signals to go short on. So, but we're trading London. We're not trading Frankfurt yet. That's too early for me. This was my first trade. This was London. This was my first trade. It was a bounce setup. I see trapped sellers. This one is this bar is bigger than the previous one. Most volume to the downside. We got two trapped sellers bars here. I took this first one, and we see in this run I took it till the VWAP. I think 4 ticks, $500 with 4 contracts. So we got nice signals confirmation for a bounce setup here, double confirmation. So that's what I took. I took this break of the VWAP very crappy. I closed it very fast because that's not a confirming trade for me. I saw volume getting in on the tick strike, but that was not enough to go long on this thing. So very crappy. I closed it break even. That's great. That's great. So then I was still looking for shorts. I see the structure here downwards. So we were in this short, a lower high volume plus kiss signals. What are the kiss signals? Look here. First we got trapped sellers on this bar. Then we got trapped sellers and bulldozer bar sellers. So we see multiple signals on this move downwards. So I took this short, anticipating this break. This is a very good area to go short because we see the VWAP holding downwards, structure is holding downwards, and we got volume getting in, we got trapped buyers, everything points downwards. So took this one. Then these moves happened pretty fast. I was short on let me see, late entry on this one, my stop got hit, and on this one I had a late entry also, very risky selling into the zone. I closed break even. Why did I close break even? So I had a loss here, and this short was break even. I had a loss here on this one, that's okay, and this one was break even. Why? Because I closed it break even, because I see this, it was heading towards my support here. This is a support line. My oscillator also showing me this trend downwards is going to end, and we might see a deeper correction. This is the purple sign here, and that's all good. So I got some heads up information. Then I see this buy signal, trapped sellers, search bar. So I took this bounce, all good. What was it? I took 5 or 6 ticks because I held this one, and we had a first higher low, structure is changing, and we had a second higher low here. So this was another trapped sellers bar, this one, blue bar, continuation. So first win, second win. I held this trade during this move upwards because I see price moving on top of my zone again here. This is my zone with a support, previous VPOC, and we see there was continuation to the upside. So I had 2 longs here. You could also split it up in 3 trades, but I took it in 2 trades. So 2 wins. So we had a down move again, and then we had a correction of that down move, and I also took 2 trades on that one. And then the first 2 hours of London ended. It was 11 o'clock for my time in Holland. Price is at VWAP. I wait. I switched to sim trading because I hit my daily target already, and I don't want to trade too much after the first 2 hours of London. That's higher risk, and I don't like to take trades that close to VWAP. When we moved all the way from down upwards to the VWAP and then shorting again, I only do it when it's perfect structure. In this case, we had some nice structure. We had here to the left, we had this signal. Let me mark it. Trap buyers again. We got a triple top, head and shoulders, and depending how you want to call it, trap buyers on this head and shoulders pattern. As you can see, it's not really pretty, but this is the head and shoulders pattern, triple top. So multiple rejection of the VWAP, all good. Sim trade, I like it, and it worked out. Bulldozer bar, everything got trapped. And again here, same thing happened here, a lot of down pressure. We got some confirmations on the tick strike, on the volume, and that was it. So we had some nice trades on the sim after the 2 hours of London, all good. And then we closed up for the London session. London was okay. We had 1 loss, 1 break even, and this one also break even because it was a really crappy trade I took, did not listen to my own rules, did not take my own rules, and I closed it break even. Got lucky on that one. So we had our target hit, and then it was very crappy. It was ranging here, POC, moving upwards, downwards. Don't really like that kind of moves. And I was waiting for something new, and finally we had some news, and the price broke upwards. Here, this high, new high, broke this high, new high, newer, higher low, higher high, higher low, again, structure upwards. Do we see any confirmation on that? Something else we see, by the way, here, a nice short. Maybe some of my Discord group took this trade, volume, big negative delta, and we got this trapped buyer's bar on the kiss. No signal on sell signal on this bar, but we got a search bar on the second one. So it was not a bad trade, but high risk. Some of the Discord members took this one. All good. And this is double top. I would not suggest to take this one. So showing you this structure change, what happened, and do we got some confirmations? Yes, we got confirmations. This one broke this one, and we got trapped sellers bar. Okay. Some call this a bulldozer bar. This is also a bulldozer bar. A lot of volume on this bar, higher lows, higher highs. We do get sell signals, but we are above the VWAP. We are at standard deviation 1. We're looking for long entries, long signals. That makes these sell signals invalid. I don't even look at them because I'm not looking for shorts around here. So these sell signals are invalid because it's all about the buyers getting in. There was also not much supply, there was more demand getting in. So all was confirming our move. And what do we see more? This is all crappy. This is all crappy. Because of news, nothing much happened here. We got a trapped buyers signal here. Oh, trapped buyer signal. We moved outside standard deviation 2.01. We bounced off this previous VPOC I had on a chart. Perfect. And this was the first pullback after the bounce. We were very overbought, so it was logical to go short, maybe not on the top, but you might go short on this one. Higher risk, of course, because structure is still long and you might need more confirmation to go short, but I see trapped buyers. I would rather take this short when I see the sell signal on it also. So this is how I trade, simple pullbacks and maybe breakouts sometimes of the value area high. We had a break here at 79.26. So around here, yeah, you see price ranging and then broke. So it was interesting, but I didn't see much confirmation, just a lot of buying getting in, but too risky for me, so I didn't take it. It was very messy. The short was very valid, good signal, and we shorted. The price went down. I did not short it, of course. I was recording the video. So a nice rotation signal again, but we like to see the signal on the bar. But we had a lot of search bars here telling us sellers are getting in. So this is how I use the KISS order flow chart as confirmation on rotations and trap buyers, trap sellers. Other traders use it also on other markets, but I find it very powerful on the ultra bonds because ultra bonds is very clean on price action. So if you like this video, please reply in the comments. I'm gonna share my free Discord group link also, so please join our Discord group. And if you're interested to do some mentoring and want me to teach you how to trade these ultra bonds, no problem. We still have some open positions in the group, so let me know. Yes, I hope you liked the video. See you later, guys. Bye bye.